Смотря что. Ну да.
Looks like it's going to be my bed. I chose this one on purpose because I will have my head nearby the...
People will bump into you all night.
What? Sorry?
People will bump into you all night.
Yeah, I guess so. I just hope that there are no people who walk during the night. Here now. Okay. Hi guys! Usually on this channel I show how I step by step rebuild my old Swedish sailboat which I found abandoned in a parking lot. But this week I had an exceptional experience and I want to take you on this journey and show it in a raw, unpolished way. I will tell you what it's like to sleep in a hammock and out on a deck, what night watch feels like, and what it's like to become part of the crew on a traditional frigate, built from drawings that are more than 300 years old. The funny thing is that during my first hours on board, I felt a bit lost among so many new people and new environment. Yeah, I volunteered to prepare soup. So I tried to disappear into the galley and help the guys with the soup. Then I wandered off to slowly get closer to people and the ship. But the first days still felt mostly about getting used to a completely new environment.
Do you play chess?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah?
The feeder
Yeah, you're very annoying. As a player.
but I know but you have like bishop, no, knight.
Oh yeah, and at the very beginning of our sailing, the captain brought out a training model. It was a lifesaver for people like me, for those whose entire sailing knowledge basically began and ended with one triangular mainsail. I can't say that everything suddenly made perfect sense right away, but within all that chaos I kept seeing above my head, a beautiful system slowly started to reveal itself. What should I do with this one?
Goes on the blueprint. Yeah. Make it not too tight, just
Not too tight, okay.
just not loose. We keep the mizzen.
Hi guys, it's night. My shift starts at 4 a.m. Now I'm going to sleep a little bit. So yeah, it looks like I have 4 hours to sleep. Then I will wake up and have a really early morning coffee. That's so cool. So see you there after a few hours. Okay guys, the sun is shining right now, so it feels like like it's 7 a.m. but my shift started at 4 a.m. and it looks like I missed my shift. But nobody woke me up. It was so close to nature, like on camping, but something different. Because when we have camping, you sleep under the tent, and here the wind blows, and you know it moves your hair while you sleep. And you know, people who had a night shift, they were murmuring around you, speaking softly in low voices. It was like a lullaby. But I slept so bad. But you know what? I will definitely sleep again here on the deck this night. You woke up early? Yeah. Well, nobody woke me up for watch, because we weren't standing a full watch schedule while anchored overnight. So first thing in the morning, right after breakfast, we had to raise the anchor. And wow, who would have thought it would look like this?
According to Maine, I did not understand. Okay, we should take in a bit.
Watching all of it, I could not help but think about the tiny cute windlass I installed on my own boat in the last episode. This is my anchor winch. I'm going to use it like this.
Okay.
You know, this is so strange. Living by the Mediterranean, I actually get opportunities from time to time to join regattas or go sailing with people, but I never do it. Every single time I prefer working on my boat or editing videos. I guess I've always felt like my real sailing journey will only begin once I launch my own boat. But when I saw that the ship, her name is Standard, had arrived at our local port, something inside me just lit up. So the next day, it was me quietly bowing in their hull, asking to be taken aboard. Good morning, guys. It's 4:30 a.m. Yesterday we slept on an anchor, and so there was no need to wake everybody up. But today everybody from our shift is on the deck, and Sailing. So today I slept in my hammock, and what I can tell you, you're not moving inside your bed. You're moving with your bed. You ride your hammock slightly. You feel it, but it is kind of comforting, not disturbing. You know what is unusual is that you do not have a lot of space around you, so you sleep like this in a narrow berth. This is challenging for me because usually I sleep like this. I did not sleep well, but I don't know why, but it just doesn't matter here. This is Masha. She fell asleep right here. It was so smart, so she only had to open her eyes to join the shift.
Ready to break the fall. Okay, people, let's go on the main.
It's time to brace this one, the mainsail. Bracing the sails is how we fine-tune the ship to the wind, shifting the angle of each yard so each sail works in harmony. It's a constant adjustment that keeps the ship balanced. I was so amazed by this process because, you know, it's not only about handling sails, but you are actually moving all this heavy wood high above your head.
Almost there. Okay, zakladove.
You know, in my observation, a wooden ship requires a huge amount of care from many people. These past days, we maintained the deck, for example, and it is truly a lot of work. And you know, when so many people put daily effort and care into the place they live and work in, it feels like it makes the whole space feel very alive. You know, one curious detail, I had no idea about this before. Since the ship is made of wood, the entire deck is made of wood, you really have to soak it with water every few hours. Otherwise, the wood starts drying out and shrinking. Because I knew so little about what life on board this ship was actually like, there was one thing I was really worried about before coming here. I know myself. I feel deeply uncomfortable in environments with very strict rules. And since I knew that Standard preserves old sailing traditions and that everyone who joins a passage becomes part of the crew, I was afraid I might find myself in the kind of atmosphere I usually try to avoid. But my fears disappeared on the very first day. I didn't feel bound by obligation. Instead, It felt like becoming part of a small, well-balanced ecosystem where everything flows with ease and without pressure. Still falling under your spell. Let it go. You know, today it feels like we're moving on a turtle's back. She's so calm today. Like she knows better when to go fast and when to go slowly. Yesterday the sea was a bit wild and we scream and we laugh and we fly on a big wave, laying on the foredeck in our sleeping bags. And we had, you know, that feeling in the stomach when you yeah, yesterday she was like a magic carpet. Really, because it felt like a little miracle. Yeah, and today it feels like she's so wise to move gently and slowly, giving us space for our thoughts. Good morning, guys. This is my shift. Woke up, it is almost 5 a.m. and in the moment I woke up, my bed is already occupied because everybody wants to sleep here. Even though people are talking here and maybe it's not the best and the most silent place to sleep, but everybody wants to be on the deck behind the steering wheel. After a few hours we will go in a bay and go home. That's so sad already. Oh my god, how can I do it? So many people sleeping. This kitchen is so welcoming, shining here in the darkness. Everything is made with such love to each other and care, even lights. You see? It is a bit hidden in order to not to be too bright for people who woke up and go straight on the deck. That's so sweet. Come back, my nose. Come back, my coffee is ready. Let's go on the deck. Вкусно. Happy birthday.
Спасибо.
Nom nom nom. The best table ever. Oh my God, Cesar. What are you doing there? I'm going up. Yoo-hoo. I'm releasing big one. Okay, let's go up. So yeah, we're here. This is that our final destination. Oh my God, guys, I'm still under the impression of these past days. I don't know any of the people who were building her 30 years ago, except for the captain himself. I don't know what exactly moved them. What I know is that one day, one man, the same one who is still the captain of Standard today, started building a big ship from his own savings. Then other people joined him, and then more people, and more men, women, sometimes even children. And a few years later, there was already a whole community and their own shipyard. And standing there on the deck one day, at some point I suddenly understood what had drawn me to it so strongly. I had this very strong feeling that the ship was not built for fancy routes or trendy destinations. It was not built by people thinking about selling tours one day, even though I have nothing against it, but it's just something different. This ship, this whole community around it, was built by people who were simply creating something big together, enjoying each other's company and working on something deeply meaningful side by side. It was built with love and joy, two feelings that I'm trying very hard not to lose myself while rebuilding my own boat. And that soul of the place is still there. You can sense it in the small details, in the way the days unfold. And we decided to make pancakes for everybody. In the way people treat each other. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Anya. Happy birthday to you. You know, guys, this is literally the best cup of coffee which I had, I don't know, for years. I feel so sleepy right now, and I feel that my body suffers a little bit because of a lack of sleeping, but it just doesn't matter at all. I don't know how it works, it just doesn't matter. I'm sitting here and imagining that I'm here on my own boat, and I have mixed feelings. I feel bitterness that I'm still in the middle of rebuilding. I don't know, people say that I'm in the very beginning of my own boat's rebuilding, but I feel that it's not. It's not. I'm going to launch her this summer. Yeah, and this is the second feeling, it's sweetness. because I know that very soon I will be here. I will on my own boat. This feeling is just overwhelming, you know? Like I cannot believe it. You know, I needed this so much for this journey. It's so refreshing. It just reminded me, why am I doing all this? Because for all those months it became not a sailing project but a rebuilding project, and I almost forgot why am I doing all this, because I'm looking at all those yachts in my city, and they are yachts for commercial needs, you know, to sail around daily with guests, every day another guest. And that was the only one sailing which I saw for all those months. I have nothing against this type of sailing, but I don't like it. I just want another way, sailing across the oceans, different countries. I have a guest here on my tripod. You will not believe it. It's a bee. Oh my god, you're so far from the land. Just stay with us, and this evening you will find your flowers. You know, I felt like this ship exists almost as something created to show you the ocean itself, like a kind of guide for those who hear that quiet calling. Oh, that sounds so sweet. I mean it. Or for those who feel that burning curiosity toward that blue wilderness. Vast, endless, a living desert of salt water. So powerful, so deep and constantly shifting. Always changing and breathing. Hi guys, I'm at home I am at home eventually, and I just wanted to why everybody became so noisy when I want to film. Okay, you're good. You're good. Okay, I really want to finish this video in this messy way. Just wanted to let you know that this video is not sponsored, and it was not supposed to be any kind of like promo videos. I just share my experience and my love to that place. And I cannot leave you without mentioning that any of you can join Standard anytime, almost anytime. Just follow the link in the description and find their website. And maybe one day you will find yourself on this amazing ship. I didn't mean to say a lot of things. Just thank you so much for watching this episode. And tomorrow I will be on my boat, working hard and all day long, because I want to launch her so much this summer. Hello. I have so many dogs here. Hi, Coco. You can stay. Please feel free to stay. Okay. See ya. Bye.